What is going on, guys? Today I want to talk about the lack of mounts in New World and if this is something the MMO really needs. So if you're watching this video, you probably understand how mounts work in an RPG. Some you get right off the bat, others require you to hit a certain level to obtain the mounts, and some just require you to complete a quest line. But in New World, it has been said that there are no mounts at launch, but this would be something that they are willing to look into if enough players request it. But is it something the game really needs? We haven't officially heard how big the world is, but for an MMORPG that has 3 factions and numerous amounts of territory to fight over, it's probably going to take quite a bit of time to traverse on foot. But that isn't entirely a bad thing. Mounts, if done wrong, can ruin the exploration of the world, especially flying mounts, and I am a firm believer that flying mounts is one of the worst things ever added to World of Warcraft. Allowing you to skip over places entirely ruins the world. It makes PvP less suspenseful when you can just mount up and fly away when you see someone coming, and it's just not exciting. Ground mounts don't normally have a bad impact as you are still on the ground exploring the worlds the way they are meant to be explored. I also believe that mounts should not be used for combat in any form. Strictly as a means for transportation, New World's combat is amazing from what it looks like, and I feel as though mounted combat would take away from this. If mounts were something that they decided to add, there would need to be a variety of mounts, but not so much that it becomes overwhelming. If mounts are added to New World, I believe each faction should have its own unique mount, but I don't think we would need hundreds upon hundreds of mounts in the game to choose from. I am okay with the smaller selection along with some rare ones that drop from bosses in the world that make you stand out from the crowd a bit. I think that WoW Classic had mounts down almost perfectly and that New World should take from this, if it's something they decide to add. At roughly halfway through your leveling, you should be able to unlock the ability to purchase mounts. I don't agree that this should be done just with purchasing gold though, but maybe tying the crafting system into it as well. Along with a quest possibly, having you go out and first learn to craft a saddle and collecting material for it. After this has been done through various stages of the quest requiring you to get semi-rare material, you would then be required to find a specific animal type in that world that represents your faction and tame it in a way and apply the saddle. This would give you access to your first mount and riding skills. At max level, a similar quest could become available, but this time having you hunt down a very rare material for crafting to upgrade your current saddle, perhaps taking you into dungeons or enemy settlements, which in the end would make your mount faster and give him a cosmetic upgrade as well to show that you have obtained this mount for your character. If a mount drops from an enemy in the world, that mount's appearance and speed should also scale based on the saddle level you have crafted. What are your thoughts on how mounts should work in New World, or is it even something that you want to see at all? Let me know in the comments down below, and if you enjoyed this video, be sure to click on that subscribe button, turn on the bell for notifications, and stay tuned for a lot more to come.